Bum, bum, bum. Zombie. Just a generic, scary zombie. Sort of semi-realistic kind of drawing, right? Lots of textures and stuff. So let's go. Landscape page. Use a pencil and an eraser for these. Hit pause if I go too fast when I move my hand and stuff like that. So let's just get right into it. We're going to start with his eyes. So creepy white eyes. Center point of my page is about here. Come up over to the right. And we go up and down. So you can go kind of big, small. It's, you know, the eyes can be different sizes, you know, if you wanted to make them like real creepy. But we'll just go with this kind of curved line first for the top eyelid, and then we'll curve it around underneath, like so, right? So he does have it like an iris and a pupil, right? Let's say we'll add like some shadow in here and in the corner here. It's like, you know, his skin is like melted off because he's all old. Now his iris and his pupil are like this cloudy thing, right? So what we'll do is we'll just do a light sort of sketchy line, like a circle, like that, right? And like you'd color inside sort of gray green, so it's not like a perfect eye, right? I might do like a little pupil, just like a light again, right? And that'd be like a darker shade. So what I'm saying is like this is going to be like colored like cloudy gray green. So you don't want to draw like a solid line. You can if you want, but you could leave them white as well. So you have lots of options, right? So he's got like a big eyebrow, right? Wrinkly sort of brow sort of shape, right? That comes up close to his eye here. Right? And you'll have like wrinkles going up. Like we're not going to give him any hair on it because he's like an old sort of. Right, so like bald sort of brow, like that, and then like eyelid line coming over. And like the more wrinkles you want to do, the better, right? So like we're going to make him like real creepy, old skin, leathery skin. Right, so stuff like this. So all these sort of brow lines as well. Right, like that. Come over eye distance, so the width of his eye will fit in between his two eyes, and that's where the next eye will start, right? So this fits here on average, right? So that's your distance between eyes and a human. Doesn't have to be exact, but in general, that's what we're talking about. So go. Next eye, the other eye. Curve it up, down, and again, they don't have to be the same size because he's like a creepy zombie. So you can have one slightly bigger than the other. You know, maybe he lost an eyelid. Who knows? And then we go down into the corner here, and I'll just put some shadow. Right? And then again, we'll go with this small sort of sketched in iris and pupil. Just something that we can like shade in if we're coloring. If you're not used to it, you could shade it, you know, add a highlight, etc. if you're doing just a pencil sketch. So then, frowning, wrinkly brow. And this light goes up around for his temple. That way. And then some more sort of wrinkles going like around his forehead. And then around his eye, these wrinkly eyelid lines. And wrinkles coming back here. Bags under his eyes and stuff. Alright, so like wrinkly skin, like dirt and, you know, all this dots. And we could do like a hole in his head if you wanted as well and stuff. But we'll just get the main parts in first. So his nose is gone. So we're doing that like a skeleton type nose, right? So we go like, it's kind of like a love heart sort of shape, believe it or not. So it goes like up this way, around here, like that, right? And then like the kind of bony part up the middle. And then maybe like some shadow inside. With like some skin flaps and stuff, but this is mostly dark. Mostly dark shadow in there. Right, so then like the bridge of his nose, we're going to just do it kind of like a kind of wrinkly sort of thing. So it like comes across here. Like down the side, got all these sort of edge lines and stuff. Wrinkles. His nostrils are gone, so it's just like this skin sort of stuff here. Coming around this part of his nose. And around his cheekbones. Okay, this kind of thing. Right, so then not much lip going on, right? So he's got like his lips have been like torn off, kind of a thing, right? So we got like, say from like his cheekbones, right? We got like this sort of sinewy sort of muscle stuff that like comes down into his mouth. It's like skin, you know, sort of like just attached to his face. Coming down here. Lots of this sort of texture just going down onto his lip. Loads of it. As much as you want, really. So they kind of look like veins, you know, like tree branches and stuff coming all up his skin. You might have some in underneath. You know, just sort of rotten. And if you want it to be like, if you want to make this look like it's going like into his face, you would just color it, shade it dark, right? So it makes it look like it's like going into his face. See that? So we've got like a shadow here. You know, so it looks like there's a hole sort of in his face, and you can do that like wherever you want, really. We'll just come across here. So his teeth are going to be like in here. This is like his gum line and stuff. All right, but we'll go open mouth, right? So we'll just go down this way. Down like so. And then we'll just go around here. Right, so this kind of box-like shape. This is all skin. Again, coming down the sides, right? So that when you're doing a zombie, like the texture is the thing. So all these dots and lines and, you know, shadows for a hole in his face. So this is like his cheekbones and stuff here. You know, because he doesn't have a lot of muscle. So then inside here we got teeth, right? So, and probably some of them will be missing, right? So you just do like the gum line coming across. So we'll, if this was his gum, we'll add some dark gaps. Right, so I'll say we'll just do teeth like coming across here. Right, and this is his like gum line. So teeth coming down, do as many as you want, right? So I might do a gap here. So I'll leave one here. And then we'll just add another tooth there. You know, you don't have to draw in them all. Right, kind of like that, and then teeth down the bottom again. So do a sort of a gum line, sort of coming across. And the molars will disappear into the back of his mouth. You see I have like molars back here. Kind of on this side as well. And then teeth down here. So they're smaller usually on the bottom then. And I'm going to leave a gap here. Right, and then his tongue. So just, well, you could add a tongue or you could color it all black inside. So what'll I do? That's the question. I'll go, so say tongue at the back. We can see the back of his tongue anyway. And like the top of it, maybe the tip of it, like it's like raised up. Ah. Right, and then I'll put shadow in the back just to make it a bit more dramatic. Maybe some skin hanging down here, or some blood or saliva or something, or some zombie juice. It's a thing. Okay, so then his chin. So you can do bumpy sort of chin just down here. And then like wrinkles all coming down his face here. Right, so his jaw will go up the side of his face here. So we go out and sort of up towards his cheekbone and around into the eyebrow, sort of there. Same on this side. So the jaws can be, in zombies, can be kind of like dislocated, so they don't have to be like exactly the same on both sides, which makes it easier for us. Okay. And like rough proportions, this, let's say his chin to like his top lip is about the same as top lip to eyebrows, right? Because his mouth is open. Usually eyes are halfway, or the nose is halfway, the tip of the nose, but his nose is gone. So we're kind of proportions are weird. So like top lip to the chin is about the same as top lip to the eyebrow section. Okay, so that's kind of your halfway point between here and here, this area. Just if you're wondering about that. So then, so his head, right? So we're going to give him like just a bald sort of head, right? And the eyes are halfway down the head. So like this whole space is about the same. I know his mouth is open, but it's roughly the same. So like here to here is about the same as there to there. Okay. So then the top of his head kind of like curves down this way. And it can be bumpy and wrinkly, but we're mostly going for like a skeleton-like look. So it's real round on the outside and like curves in here. And then he'll have like some side of his head lines here and then some wrinkles coming across. And we can put scars, right? We can put like holes in his head. So maybe like a full-on hole here. You know, like some of his skull shown through maybe. You know, lots of wrinkles then. even some like hairs like sticking up, you know, just like random sort of. Right, and as much of that sort of texture as you want now. And then some more sort of skin stuff on his cheekbones. So like maybe a hole here. And some more texture coming down here. You can darken up as much of these lines as you want. Okay. Right, so then he needs ears. You can give him like creepy long hair if you want, like bald on top, long hair coming down. But we'll draw in the ears first. So they're usually like in line kind of with the eyes or the eyebrows. So we'll go here. I'll put a chunk out of it. Why not? Right, and then ear lines inside. Same on the other side, curving up, down. No chunk out of this side. Maybe give him an earring, make him a bit more interesting. Okay. Right, and then, so what I will do, I'll add some like strands of hair, just sort of going off his head and like coming hanging down this way, just kind of lightly. Just always makes him look a bit more zombie-like, I think. Okay, so if you want, you can end your drawing here, and that's how to draw a zombie face. But we will continue and add some of his body. So he's like leaning weird, okay? Because he's a zombie and they always lean weird. So his neck like comes down here. Right, and like the other side of his neck. So like we got like a wrinkly part here, and then his neck comes down like out there, like a neck muscle going that way. And then his shirt, so he's wearing like this shirt, so it'll go just out around his neck and sort of down this way. And the shirt collar on the other side kind of comes out around the back here. And the shirt will go down this way. And you'll have like neck muscles kind of visible. And wrinkles all coming across here as well. And where these neck muscles meet is where his collarbones go. So, and you can kind of see the collarbones, it's kind of creepy. So like here. And his chest goes down this way, and there's all chest muscles and stuff. So just put a bit of shadow maybe back here, tidy that up a bit, and then like loads of wrinkles and things. Okay, so then like the rest of his shoulder kind of leaning off this way, comes down. It might be like there's some shirt fold lines, like a shirt going down this way for his armpit. Fold lines hanging off, and on this side it might hang off a little bit more. So like got like the shirt collar area here, and this one's like going up that way. And then his shoulder's kind of hunched or something. It goes real long. So like some fold lines and the shoulder just going down that way. And like a shoulder line for his armpit there. So like a kind of hunchback thing going on. Maybe a dislocated shoulder, you know, or something like that. And maybe like a pocket just in his shirt. Like some more hair maybe hanging down. And some fold lines just in the shirt. You can thicken up some of the edge lines as well. So thickening up the edge lines just makes them stand out a little bit more. I like to do it sometimes. Right, but that's not too bad, I think. How to draw a zombie. Hope it was helpful, guys. Hope you all have a good Halloween as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.